And then he gets Arsene when it's time to kill. You know what I mean? Because you never want to open up and have the Arsene too early. But looks like we got Rival on the Zero Suit SoCal residence. Goes out to a lot of locals. And looks like we'll be going up against Lucina.
Yeah, this is Akko.
Okay.
Akko is the 4th seed in the pool that Tweak was in.
Okay.
So this is, if you think about it as Rival is like the 5th seed, right?
Right.
These guys are meeting right before Pools Finals. So this is the match right before then. Regardless, I think either of them have a great chance to make it out of Pools, being that Tweak isn't here. So,
yeah.
They're pretty much favored to make it out of Pools no matter what the result of this match is. It's all about who's going to be winner's side.
And who's going to be on the loser side, because that's a very big deal. Oh, not the looks like we're upgrading that Marth real quick.
Yeah. That was a good call. That's a good call.
Yeah, and Rival's been rocking the Zero Suit since day one. I know in the very beginning everyone thought Zero Suit was like really bad. Like, I was like, come on guys, flip kick is by itself mid-tier.
and flip kick is that move is so polarizing, and it's just like
it's pretty broken.
It's a get out of jail free card. It's everything that like Wonder Wing could be if it had no lag at the end of it. If you think of
like if Wonder Wing had no lag, then it would be equivalent to flip kick.
Exactly.
Which is like kind of crazy because people complain about Wonder Wing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
people complain about Wonder Wing. No one says anything about flip kick.
Like, dude, you're invincibly moving through the air. You can like bury someone. Like I've seen so many Zero Suits like from the ledge hang. Oh, let me just ledge drop right in the flip kick. Oh, you wouldn't have your shield up. Like Barry, you're dead at 90.
Yeah,
like
sorry about that.
Yeah.
Should have held shield, I guess.
She is one of the harder characters to keep in that disadvantaged state, like we were talking about. You have her recovery, phenomenal. All of the things, her air drift, the double jump, like everything's great about it. And then you still have up B, which is like standalone isn't that great, but you still have that option as well.
Yeah.
And even on the ledge, you have flip kick. There's so many options you have to cover. And I think right now, Akko.
Akko, yeah.
I read like the. Akko's doing a really good job of that, keeping it real close.
Yeah, Akko is actually number 10 in NorCal.
Oh, okay. NorCal coming out.
Yeah, NorCal coming through. Like we were talking about, ZSS's disadvantage. The disadvantage state in this game is so important. Because that's where a lot of characters get their mileage, is by putting you in disadvantage state and edge guarding you, or just using big hitboxes to not let you off the ledge. Like, that's where most players get their money, is by keeping you in the disadvantage. Yes. And if you have a get out of jail free card, then you're gonna use it every time. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Of course, you like can hard read it and stuff, but it's pretty dangerous because even if you do hard read it, it's like they still have a 50-50. They can kick you or they can not kick. Yeah. And that kick is really disjointed, comes out really quick. There's a lot of priority. Right now looking pretty even here, especially after that dancing blade. Rival looking like he has a slight lead, taking advantage of that. And Zero Suit, oh man, okay, good DI in there. Zero Suit's neutral even has a decent amount of range, like Zaire. Zaire's got a pretty good amount of range.
Definitely. It's all about how you use those tools, and Rival has been doing a great job of doing so. 110% on Akko so far. Oh,
man, you got a tech.
Yeah, come on. Where's your shield button?
And to be fair, some of these fast fallers, when you get put in the tech chase situation, even if you're like Fox or Zero Suit, since you fall so quick, you have to be extra quick on the reactions on that. But Rival will clean it right up with that boost kick. I'm not too sure if it was out of shield or just raw, but
yeah, it was right out of shield, and Rival has been doing a great job of kind of just staying in the game. He hasn't been dominating by any means, where Akko has like kind of looked a little bit more dominant in the neutral.
Right.
But Rival has definitely been like, speaking back every so often, and really more so when it matters.
Yeah, exactly. Like even right there in that situation where he got the boost kick, he had to make sure that Akko didn't get a very sizable percentage lead on this next stock. He didn't want to come into the next stock already at a disadvantage state. Okay, there's a tech on that. And yeah, that's Zero Suit in there. You can knock on shields all day long. -2 on block, so very, very safe.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. That's good percent, but...
And it's positioning too. Like
there's a lot of good things coming from that.
And like it's just cool too because like flip kick literally is a move that has so much utility because you can even go hard off stage. You know what I mean? Like you can do so many fake outs and just go so deep because you have that resource to come back.
Yeah, and especially on stages with walls, it's basically a second jump.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, and right now, Rival not overextending. I like that. He had the corner pressure, but he didn't want to like go gun-ho into it. You know what I mean? So prioritizing that center stage control, really good stuff. I like that up air as well. Ooh, no tech on that platform. Lining up for another bear. No, just going to go right back to the stage, positioning himself like that and still getting a ledge trap. Like, see, like not a lot of characters can do that.
But even then, like Akko's defensive movement has been really, really good. He hasn't been caught in shield at all. He's been, you know, spacing relatively correctly.
Yeah.
And, you know, up until those few moments, like, what I'm worried about is that Akko commits on Rival's shield, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. It looks like we're going to get a back air. That was really close.
The one time Rival does a ledge drop, double jump Zair,
yeah,
you're going to get smacked up with the back air. That's always a feels bad. Because it's just like, you're when you're playing someone and it's like game 3 last stock and you're like, the entire set I haven't ledge rolled at all. I've never ledge rolled. This guy, literally, if he covers ledge roll, like, I'm tight. Like, that's not even smart. And then, like, he covers ledge roll after you, like, do the first ledge roll. And then you're like, wow,
it's
really?
pretty smart.
It's like smart, but like,
you're,
oh, dude, I get tight.
I think he's going to ledge roll because he hasn't ledge rolled all game and he's a disadvantage and he's a smart guy. I think that's a legitimate line of thinking.
True, yeah. But then, like, my perspective is definitely on the salt. That's
like, no, definitely, yeah. No, screw that guy. No, definitely, I'm with you there.
It's so funny. But I mean, yeah, right there, Akko going for a back air, and Lucina definitely known, especially when you're jacked up with some rage, to get those back air, get those forward air kills that are going to kill you at like the 90 or 100% mark easily.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially right by the edge.
Yeah, Lucina's hitboxes, you know, this character, people, you know, at first were like, this character's absolutely busted, and then people kind of learn the engine. They're like, okay, maybe this character's like just top 10. Now people have kind of started to lower her rating a little bit. People are looking towards, you know, top 15, even top 20 or lower.
Yeah, I feel like it's the classic case of Leo stopped playing this character. It literally happened to Ike. It happened to Lucina. Like, come on, guys. Leo's just godlike. Like, please.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing is, too, it's like she did get nerfed. Her forward, what was it, forward smash and fair got nerfed? I don't know if anything
I believe
else.
That's correct.
Yeah, so
ooh,
65%.
What?
65%, and he had to hard read that recovery right there.
And yeah, and like against ZSS, going out there
is very risky.
Yeah, even if you like, if you miss and they just get away, you just lost stage position, and you're, you know, against a ZSS. ZSS in advantage is really hard to get out of advantage against, just because of the fact that she's able to reset so well. So even if you like manage to get back onto the stage, you know, you're pretty much guaranteed not to be able to put ZSS back into the disadvantage.
Right. You pretty much throw away that opportunity.
Exactly.
Which is really, really big. But nonetheless, like you said, Rival not seeming to really be in the driver's seat, but knows exactly when and where to strike back. He's definitely like not letting it get out of control. Actually, that first stock he was kind of in the driver's seat, and then he died at 65.
Absolutely, and now he's kind of doing well, just kind of getting these hits out of the scrambles, finding some tech chases.
I like that directional air dodge. Haven't gone for that recovery at all this entire game. This left Akko, but this, oh yeah, that's gonna do it.
That was a big commitment on the shield from Akko.
I feel like Akko, every time he loses a stock, it's because he's swinging, he's misspacing on the shield.
And he's even doing it at low %, and Rival's still up being on a shield, and he hasn't made that adjustment yet. So I'm wondering if, you know, if he does lose this game, or even later on in this game, if he's going to change that up.
Yeah, because that's a really big deal, because, you know, some characters don't have an excuse because, like, they don't have crazy range, but, like, you definitely have.
You got it.
You got the range.
Got it.
You're like probably the meta character with the most range. Not Shulk. Yeah, there's Shulk. Yeah.
But there's so few Shulks, so it's like.
Right. So I mean, like other than other than Shulk, like you're the sword character, like the sword character of the game. Yeah. So. Because I feel like Lucina's like definitely like the Cloud, because like Cloud in Smash 4 was like the pick up and go, like copy paste my fundamentals. Like if I have good spacing, like I'll have a very solid Cloud. I feel like Lucina is definitely that of this game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the only other sword character that we really see relevance from is like kind of Chrom, Roy. But even then, you know,
they're such a weird archetype because they're like rush down swordies, like overwhelming swordies, as like because classic or like quote unquote classic swordies are like, oh, I'm like retreating, I want to hit the tip of my sword.
Exactly.
And like Roy is literally like does not want that.
And Chrom can kind of do it, but even then, like Chrom's already so safe when he hits on top of you, it doesn't even matter.
Right. And Chrom's just one of those stories just like, oh, I got in. Time to, like, do this 50%, 60% combo. Like, Lucina's definitely like, oh, get my 1 or 2 hit string, and then, like, reset. Space you out again. Rinse, repeat kind of thing.
Yeah. Rival took a big lead at the beginning of this stock, and Akko's kind of slowly bringing it back. The thing with Lucina is that you have to win neutral multiple times, really, to get your percent.
Yeah, your neutral's great, but, oh, man.
That's scary.
This back air.
Uh-oh.
Right now, Akko is lining this up. He knows that's his win condition, and when you can pressure Zero Suit off stage like that, it just goes to show like Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the forward smash.
Down smash. I think you needed to dash to the
Left,
left a little
and then
bit
forward
and then
smash
forward
right.
smash to the right. Yeah.
That was definitely the play that possibly could have got him the game, but he has the center stage control. Rival trying to make his way to center. The burst.
Oh,
wow, that hit
no
him.
tech.
That, just want to say that hit him. That hit his foot.
That hit a tippy toe or something.
Yeah.
That was ballerina foot.
Like, jeez,
yeah. Fully
man.
extended ankle.
I definitely didn't think he was going to be in range of that. But, yeah, like you said, there's so many weird hit boxes of, like, forward air for Zero Suit and Joker and stuff. Like, right there, he only got hit by the first hit, which kind of, like, put him in this weird tech chase situation.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't expect that when you're playing, especially, like, you're on stage. This game's very fast-paced, too. You know what I mean? You're probably a little nervous. Like, you get hit by a fair, and you expect to get hit by the entire move.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're just like, wait, I'm on the ground, miss tech, down smash. What? That down smash hit me, and you lose. Like,
yeah,
that's just what
that's
happened.
something that, you know, kind of separates the boys from the men, as we say.
Yeah.
You know, players who are of a higher caliber definitely have the presence of mind to just react to that. You know, they're mentally there. They're not, you know, shaky or at all. And
right. It's like the been there, done that mentality.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, those seasoned vets, man. It can be a really big difference. But, wow, this is a I always like to say this is a double-edged sword counter pick. It's kind of like Town and City in Smash 4. Because the disadvantage in this game is so volatile, FD is that much greater.
Right.
And, like, because when you ledge jump, essentially ledge jump is like the quote-unquote like safest ledge option because it's the quickest, the hardest to react to, and then you're up in the air. But in Final, there's no platforms to reset all your resources on.
Yeah.
You're just in the air.
Yeah, and especially against a character like ZSS who's got the up smash, who's got up air strings, like there's so much that can go wrong for you here. Like this, that's death.
Can you make it back? No, you can't. There was no double jump online, and you know Rival's down to start off this game number 3 like that. That always feels good.
Still in your first stock, only 16% when you take it. That's fine.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about how this stage is so volatile in that like advantage/disadvantage state, and we saw Rival like just really display that right off the bat. It just felt like Akko had nowhere to go.
Exactly, yeah. And now Akko is finally starting to kind of get going.
Getting a little bit of momentum on his side.
Yeah, he's finally takes some percent, but ooh, that's not good.
Yep, right into the Nair string, and man, he tried to keep it going.
Yeah.
But I mean, even with the trade, that's so worth.
Yeah, pretty much anything you get right now, you're totally okay with.
Oh yeah, as long as you're not losing the stock.
Oh,
so
went
jump.
for the mix-up.
Ooh,
That's
wow.
a good counter.
Wow, that was
very
very good.
Yeah.
I wonder if Rival still had his jumper. I mean, I didn't particularly see him use it, but he might have snuck it in there. But yeah, I mean, didn't. That's crazy. Like went to recover twice, didn't even use double jump. Like that's ZSS in a nutshell, right?
Exactly. So this is pretty much a reset. 2 stocks, relatively even percent.
And man, Akko has done such a great job of bringing this back. He was down an entire stock, by the way. Like,
yeah.
He literally got a stock taken, and it was just, wow, how did that back air not hit?
It really, yeah, that was weird. I feel like Akko's really kind of keyed into Rival's movement a little bit, and he's noticing when he wants to kind of commit for an option forward, and he's doing like these dash back shenanigans where he's just, you know, catching him in ways that he's like baiting him in and saying, "Come and get me," and then dashing out. That's something that Lucina does so well.
Yeah, now he's starting to bait Rival to do a lot of these flip kicks, especially when he's got him in the corner, and he's kind of got these flip kicks scouted out. Going in with the Nair, almost taking Rival stock. Whoa, that directional air dodge. Wow.
Wait, why did he hit him left?
That was, well, I think it's because he was like facing right, but then he got hit on the left side. So counters will turn themselves around. Even Peach's counter does that. So, I mean, that was really clutch. I actually thought the directional air dodge was meant to be onto stage, but he actually wanted to go straight to ledge and just set up for that ledge drop counter.
Yeah, it definitely seems so. And now Akko has turned this game. We thought that Rival was running away with this, and all of a sudden Akko is on the other side.
In the complete driver's seat, he's lapped them in percent, and right now Rival needs an answer. He needs to get the second stock offline. Oh, well, that's one way to do it.
I don't know if that's going to kill.
Not going to the left. If he did it to the right, he would have got it. And you can run through your opponents when they're buried.
I've actually never thought about that as a concept.
Yes. So
I know that spot dodging, you can run through, rolling, you know, all that, but burying, because they're technically not standing.
Yeah. When someone's shield broken, you can't run through them. But when they're buried, you can.
He waited for so long.
Yeah.
What was that?
I believe even when you get the taser paralyzed, you can run through them as well. That one, don't like super quote me on that, but I think.
So Rival, he's finally set the stocks to 1 apiece.
This ain't Smash 4, so you can't just get a grab. He's got to do a little bit more work than that. There's still Nair flip kick is still a thing. You can definitely get the stock.
I just had Nairo versus Void flashbacks.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a very common occurrence. Okay, and there's that flip kick going to get covered, yep. And I feel like that was Akko's main out there. I was like, oh, man, you guys are going to make
I
this
thought they didn't know. I thought, yeah, that's fine.
Because you didn't see, like, the instant, like, fist bump. But right there, I just feel like Akko really turned it around because Rival kept pushing the flip kick, either in the corner or on the ledge. And Akko, he wasn't there every time to punish it, but, like, he got a lot of damage off of it. And, you know, sometimes when you do have, like, really good air drift or, like, some kind of tool to get you center stage instantly, like, sometimes you can't overuse it. Sometimes, like, if they're going to consistently fade back because they're respecting that option, then you can just literally walk forward or dash forward because they're fading back. They're giving you the stage for free because they're respecting that option. And I feel like sometimes a lot of players will get tunnel visioned on, like, oh, this is, like, my broken tool, so I have to use it, right? So even in a lot of fighting games, something can be so good that it's bad in a sense where it's just like you're overusing it, right? Yeah. And there's always counterplay, right?
Yeah, and with overusing, I mean, we definitely saw Rival flip kick from ledge pretty much every single time towards the end. He would kind of jump from ledge and then just flip kick immediately. And, you know, I feel like at that point you have to say, okay, we were talking about this earlier, you know, they covered my roll. I haven't rolled the entire game. You know, that's the opposite, where it's like, okay, well, he's just going to do this again. I'm just going to cover it.
Right, exactly.